Hey everyone, this is Allison with Stitches and Stuff Studio. Well, there's a first time for everything, and this is one of those times. Today I'm going to do my very first ice dye. I decided to use a simple fold so that I could really focus on the ice dyeing. I'm starting off with a Kirkland 100% cotton t-shirt that was washed to remove the manufacturing chemicals and then soaked in soda ash for about 2 hours. Then it was spun in the washing machine until it was just barely damp. The shirt is inside out so that if the dye leaves any little speckles or splotches, it should be on the inside of the shirt. The shirt is also face down because the surface of the shirt touching the table always has more uniform pleats. I'm using a microwave splatter cover and hemostats to do a spiral fold on the shirt. I pulled extra fabric through the hole of the microwave cover so the hemostats could get a good grip on the fabric and hopefully not stretch or tear a hole in the fabric. I'll use 3 rubber bands to create 6 pie-shaped wedges. These wedges will help me apply the dye more uniformly. The dyes that I'm using today are Dharma's Procyon Fiber Reactive dyes. The colors are Hot Hibiscus, Soft Orange, Bright Yellow, Electric Green, Turquoise, and Hydrangea. I'm using white plastic spoons to apply the dye in each section. I'm using a separate spoon for each color so I don't contaminate the dye powder in the jar. dye is applied, and now it's time for the ice cubes. I'm finding that it's really difficult to precisely place the ice cubes without my fingertips touching the dye powder. You can't see the bowl of ice cubes just off camera, but I'm starting to get bits of dye on those ice cubes that are waiting to be used. I'm doing my best to get even coverage with the ice cubes and just trying to make sure that there's no empty spots. So I've put on a protective mask as I sprinkle soda ash over the ice cubes. I know the shirt was soaked in soda ash before I started, but I'm concerned that the ice cubes might rinse out the soda ash before it has a chance to activate the dye. It's been about 1 hour, and the ice cubes are just barely starting to melt. Now it's been about 3 hours, and we're really starting to see some progress with the melting ice. There's just a few patches of undissolved soda ash and some dry dye powder. Once the ice has completely melted, I'll cover the tray and let the shirt batch for at least 24 to 48 hours. Now that the shirt has batched for about 28 hours, it's time for the rinse out. There's a lot more dye in here than when I apply liquid dyes, so this rinse out may take a while. Once the water starts running mostly clear, it's off to the washing machine for a good warm wash with some detergent. I'll be back when it's dry and we'll take a final look. So here it is. Wow! I wish the camera could pick up the depth of colors that I'm seeing in real life. I have never had a tie-dye project be this vibrant and saturated. There are a few small white sections between the purple and the red, but they're not bad. All in all, I will totally do more ice dyeing in the future. This just might be my new favorite method of dyeing. Before you leave, please be sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Tap the bell to turn on notification, and leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Until next time, go add some color to your world and create a tie-dye project.